Hey, what's up, y'all? Today we're going to be discussing being selfish. I know that this is kind of going against what you've probably been taught and that you probably actually feel, but follow me through all this because there's a specific point that I'm trying to make with being selfish. So right now, we've discussed already about having belief in yourself. We've talked about doing the things that are going to take action and intentional actions. We've also discussed about where your value is, but none of that kind of makes sense or will even ever happen unless you actually are selfish. And what I mean by selfish, I'm not talking about being prideful or arrogant or not humbling yourself or anything like that. By all means, you still need to do those things. But what I'm saying is that if there's no you in the situation, you cannot continue to do things that are important. So follow me with this. So right now, this is you. And what's happened now is you have, let's say, work, you have family, you may have school, you may have, fill in the blank. All these things are priorities. So each line is a priority that you have. Well, tell me how much sense it makes for you to continue to be buried up under all your priorities and never take care of you. If you cannot take care of you, then all these things will weigh on you where you are not able to give the stuff that you want to give. Now, I know most of you are wanting to serve and to help others and have a lot of things similar to that, and which is great. I mean, those are very admirable things to do. But you can't serve if you have all those things that are weighing you down. Those are in the form that your priorities are out of line, which we'll talk about that in a different video. But what you have to think about now is taking yourself and putting you above everything else. And again, not to do it in the negative way and not to be arrogant, prideful, or boastful, but to actually start putting energy and focus on you. So if you is the first thing, is the number one priority, and then you add what's next, whether it's kids, whether it's family, whether it's school or work, anything else, you're on top. And now that you're on top, you can focus on the things that you're able to do and actually be able to do it better and succeed in it. Once you're able to focus on you, you're now able to serve and provide all those things for the things right below it. So you always have to make sure that you take care of you so you can take care of the other things that are priorities. By no means am I saying to neglect your priorities. I'm just saying that you have to have a conscious mind as far as you. Take this analogy. I'll give you two of them. So whenever you're in an airplane, if you've ridden in an airplane before, usually the stewardess will come on and they'll tell you make sure that you put the mask on first before you try to help other people. Well, if you don't put on your air mask first to save yourself, there's no way you can save other people. So you always have to take care of yourself first in order to help others. And that's the point I'm trying to make with that one. Next thing, I know a lot of y'all are in a stressful situation, whether it's job, relationships, work, whatever it is, kids. You have a lot of stuff that are bearing down on you right now. And we'll just use the gym analogy. So we're currently, both of us are working out together. We're doing bench press. And we have all this weight. We'll let the weight symbolize that the worldly stress, I guess. And we're doing all these reps and we're repping and repping and repping. Next thing you know, we can't do it anymore. It's too much to bear. And now that weight is slowly going down because we've exerted so much energy. And I look over to you and you've done the same thing too. Well, I can't just immediately go save you while I have the same kind of weight and stress on myself. So it's gonna require energy and effort to exert one last rep to push that weight off of me so I can then rack it so I can go help you. I can't just immediately just lend out my hand when I have that same weight on me to go grab your weight and lift it up. It'll kill me. And you don't want to kill yourself in order to help somebody else. That doesn't make any sense. You exert and have a singularity focus on getting that weight up. That's where I say in another video that you need to have laser focus and attention to the things that you're doing as far as your actions go so you can get to where you need to be. So if you focus your energy and actions to hurry up and get that weight off of you, now you're free from those things. Now you can go help the people like your workout partner next to you and get that weight up for them and spot them. So again, I'm talking about being selfish for the simple principle to take care of yourself so you can get to where you want to be so you can be a better server for other people. And then we'll dive into principles of prioritizing later on. So if you like any of the stuff that you hear and you want to continue to follow along to help the things that you're trying to get from point A to point B, and you also want to follow me and get some of these principles down, definitely follow me on Facebook, Scott Jackson, and I'll be more than happy to chat with you and to get you some more insight and some advice on where you're currently at from now to where you want to be. All right, talk to you later.